G'day YouTube, welcome to Drop Bear Moto. Today we're going to have a look at this Kraus Vortex Coil Pack mount for Powerplus. So got on my Challenger fitted here. Obviously it will fit the full Powerplus range, Challenger, Pursuit, the new Chieftain on the Powerplus, and obviously Roadmaster on the Powerplus as well. It's a cool mod. I wanted to clean up the area with the big bulky bracket that you had on there previously. So I've been looking for something to do this for a while. Forever Rad does have an option on his website to replace this, very similar to the Kraus version. There's also a Hoffman Designs version that I believe is going to come out through winter at some point. There's a picture of that mount I got from Oktoberfest this year that Hoffman had on their display stand there. So that will come soon. Kraus one did hit the market right on Black Friday. And so I jumped straight on it to pick it up. And it's interesting, I thought I'd do this video because a ton of people have actually stopped me and asked me about it. So whilst it's only a small kind of change, people seem to pick up on it right away. Everyone else has that big cover sitting on their B side of the bike. So this just opens it up. Also, that existing cover and the bracket that's there do weigh a lot. I didn't measure the two, but there's a big weight saving in changing out to something like this as well. It's available, the Kraus one, in this is the raw machined. It also comes in an anodized black if you've got the Dark Horse motor. I went obviously the raw machine to go better with the chrome in my motor. Really easy install. I did film it. I couldn't find any instructions anywhere when I went just to check I was doing it right. Not a mechanic. This is how I threw it on. So I thought if you want to see what you're up for before you buy the pack, have a look at this and run through. But yeah, really happy with it. Looks great, tons lighter. Easy install. I'd recommend it. This job is super simple. You're just going to need a 10mm socket with some little bit of an extension on there, a 5mm hex key, and some blue thread locker. First of all, you want to remove your existing cover with a 5mm hex key and remove the 3 bolts to remove the cover. Next, we've got to remove the old bracket here. We have to remove the 2 bolts either side here with a 5mm hex key. You do want to retain these 2 screws to use in the reinstallation. To remove the current bracket, you'll need to get a 10mm socket with some sort of extension to remove the 2 bolts either side here. Then you'll also need your 5mm hex key for the 1, 2, and then 3 on the other side bolts that hold the bracket on. And you will just need to release this little screw here by pushing that back through so the hose clamp can release from the bracket. And there's a second clamp to release on the back here, just push that through. Or you might have to cut them to remove them, but you won't be needing those again when you're fitting the new one. It's a good opportunity now to grab your cleaner and just get in while everything's removed here and give it a nice big clean where you've got access. So as we fit the new bracket, you want to take the longer of the 2 tubes on the left side and put the longer of the screws through and connect that through up to the back there, and same with the shorter on the right side on these outside holes on the bracket. You want to use some blue Loctite on the bolts, and probably good to have it loosely secured so you can fit the right side up, get it all aligned before you tighten those down. Next, you want to put the 2 smaller bolts into these holes up the top, again with your 5mm hex key. Then we can go and snug those 4 bolts down tight once we're all aligned and make sure that mounts on securely. Next, we can reinstall on each side here. Remember to use the screws that we retained from previously and reattach the plugs. And as you secure these back on, just make sure that, as you can see, they're twist down, but they're locked down the bottom, so make sure they're pushed down tight, and then you can tighten up that bolt on the side, and job done, nice and easy. Matter of preference here, you may want to just remove the labels off. It looks a bit cleaner, which I'm going to jump onto now. If you didn't remove those hose clamps, you can actually cut them off. They're not attached to anything anymore. And you may just want to put the bolt back in this one here if you don't want an open hole, just to nicely tidy that one off. But as you can see, much cleaner, much lighter, a little bit more industrial, maybe not to everyone's liking, but I think an awesome addition to just brighten up that Challenger motor a little bit and clean it up, make it look a lot lighter. Job well done.